I like him not, nor stands it safe with us, to let his madness rage. Therefore prepare you. I let your commission forthwith dispatch, and he to England shall along with you. The terms of our estate may not endure. Hazard so near us doth hourly grow out of his brows.
We will ourselves provide, most holy and religious fear it is, to keep those many, many bodies safe, that live and feed upon your majesty.
The single and peculiar life is bound with all the strength and armor of the mind to keep itself from annoyance, but much more that the spirit upon whose wheel depends and rests the lives of many. The cess of majesty dies not alone, but the gulf doth draw. What's near it with it? It is a messy wheel fixed on the summit of the highest mount, to whose huge spokes 10,000 lesser things are moored and adjoined, which when it falls, each small annexment, petty consequence, attends the boisterous ruin. Never alone did the king sigh, but with a general groan, arm you, I pray you, to the speedy voyage for will fetters, but about this fear, which not goes too free-footed.
We will haste us.
My lord, he's going to his mother's closet. Behind the arras, I'll convey myself. To hear the process, I'll warrant she'll tax him home. And as you said, and wisely was it said, 'tis meet that some more audience than a mother, since nature makes them partial, should hear the speech of vantage. Fare you well, my liege. I'll call upon you ere you go to bed, and I'll tell you what I know.
Thanks, my dear lord. Oh, my offense is rank, it smells to heaven. It hath the primal eldest curse upon a brother's murder. Pray I cannot. Through inclination may be sharp as will. My stronger guilt defeats my strong intent, and like a man to double business bound, I stand in pause when I shall first begin, and both neglect. What if this cursed hand were thicker than itself with brother's blood? If there not rain enough in the sweet heavens to wash it white as snow, where to serves mercy but to confront the visage of offense? And what's in prayer but this twofold force, to be forestalled ere we come to fall, or pardon being down? Then I'll look up. My fault is past, but oh, what form of prayer can serve my turn? Forgive me my foul murder. That cannot be, since I still possessed of those effects for which I did the murder. My crown, mine own ambition, and my queen. May one be pardoned and retain the offense in the corrupted currents of this world. Offenses gilded may shove by justice, and oftest see the wicked prize itself. Buys out the law, but 'tis not so above. There is no shuffling, and the action lies in his true nature, and we ourselves compelled, even to the teeth and forehead of our faults, to give in evidence. What then, what rests? Try what repentance can. What can it not? Yet what can it be one cannot repent? O wretched state, O bosom black as death, O lime soul that struggling to be free, art more engaged, help angels, make assay, bow stubborn knees and heart with strings of steel, be soft as sinews of the newborn babe.
Now might I do a pat. Now he is praying, and now I'll do. And so he goes to heaven, and so am I revenged. That would be scanned. A villain kills my father, and for that I, his sole son, do the same villain send to heaven. Oh, this is higher, and salary, not revenge. He took my father grossly, full of bread, with all his crimes broad blown, as flush as May, and how his audit stands, who knows save heaven? But in our circumstance and course of thought, 'tis heavy with him. And am I then revenged to take him in the purging of his soul? When he is fit and seasoned for his passage? No. Up sword, and know thou a more horrid hint, when he is drunk asleep, or in his rage, or in the incestuous pleasure of his bed. At game, a swearing, or about some act that has no relish of salvation in't, then trip him, that his heels may kick at heaven, and that his soul may be damned and black as hell, whereto it goes, my mother stays. This physic but prolongs thy sickly days.
My words fly up, my thoughts remain below. Words without thoughts never to heaven go.
Thanks for watching!